People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And I've spent the day making my life a little bit easier. I was about to make a few batches of bath bombs, and it occurred to me, why am I mixing up this batch and then cleaning up the empties and then making another batch, cleaning up the empties, making a third batch? Why don't I just put the proper amount of baking soda, citric acid, cornstarch, and everything in one big batch, stir it up, make sure it's, measured properly and everything, and then for individual batches, put the proper amount of fragrance oils and conditioning oils and so forth and so on in smaller batches. So basically, I master batched my bath bomb recipe or bath fizzy recipe. I could also just take, a scoop and take 1/2 cup or 2 cups or whatever amount I want, and I could put it together and make bath truffles, bath bombs, or bath fizzies, all with the same master batch recipe. And it was so easy. All you have to do is remember 2 to 1 for every one, or 1 to 2 rather, every one part for citric acid, you have 2 parts for your baking soda. Then you put your 3 tablespoons per batch of cornstarch in there and stir that up and everything real good. So that way, when it's time to make a bath bomb, only thing you have to measure is your Epsom salt or Dead Sea salt that you're going to use, whatever color you're going to use, whatever fragrance oil and conditioning oil you're going to use. Put it all together, mold it, shape it, ready to go. So while I was doing that, it occurred to me, because it was time to refill my tank, but I didn't want menthol right at that moment. I wanted some peach. And it occurred to me, I don't want to fill this whole thing up with peach. Just like I got kind of tired on the thug juice when the menthol came back. So I just filled up a cartridge so I could, puff away at the cartridge until I'm done with it, and then go back to my great big tank that's completely filled up with just pure menthol. So I have 3 or 4 of these. One is got peach juice in it, one's got the cotton candy, one's got my thug juice in it. And then for the menthol, because that's my primary flavor, got the pink. Ta-da! So it looks a little different like this, and then of course, this is where the cone that you could get would go, but I'm not using the cone, I'm just using it the way it is plain, so. But that gives you a whole different look. Hold on. This is the way it usually looks, if you recall. And that's the way it looks now. And of course, I could take this off, put this back on, so it with just the screw of the dial, because this is a hybrid. The tank will actually screw on right here on this set of screws. The cartridge goes with the 808 screws, and it's still a manual, so either way, it makes life easier, because this I can stick right on in my case and close that up, and I'm ready to go for whatever the mood hits. It all fits in here, and that includes the plug, the extension for the plug, and the little USB thing to charge it with. So spend time today making your life easier. If there's something you've meant to blend and said, well, I don't know if that'll work, think about how you can put it together and, you know, like the bath bombs, the first thing I did was spray the entire area with some alcohol so that way everything's sterile, did my mixing, so forth and so on, put it in a great big plastic bag, and then when I go to scoop, same routine in reverse. You just spray whatever you're sterilizing in your utensils, then, you measure it out, and everything goes from there. The only thing is, instead of mixing cornstarch, mixing the citric acid, mixing the baking soda, then mixing the conditioning oils, mixing the fragrance oils, mixing the Epsom salt, mixing the this, the that, whatever, 3 of those things have already been removed from the mixing process. All you have to do is measure, add, mold, done. And if I wanted to just go ahead and put the amount of Epsom salt that I would use for a batch, I can do that too. But since I tend to switch that up, like the peachy blue bath bomb had colored Epsom salt, I mix it with mica, so forth and so on. Well, if I wanted to do that and then turn around and use Dead Sea salt in pink, well, if I've already mixed it, then I can't do that. So that's why I got that separated from the master batch, because the master batch is just going to be the base constituent, and then everything I add from there, it'll be what's going to be added for the individual, or like if I'm only going to make one bath bomb instead of 6 at a time or 5 at a time, I can customize it to just what I want to do. So, just thought I'd pass that on and share it. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube. People are elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. Bye now.